You didn't choose this life. It chose you. You were born in a valley with no electricity, no school, and no future, except one. The men with black turbans came when you were 12. They said you were chosen. They said God had a plan for you. This is your life. Every rank, every sacrifice, every secret. Rank 1, the recruit, Taliban student. You are 15. Your village elder hands you to a man named Commander Haqqani. You don't ask questions, you carry his bag, you fetch his tea, you sleep on a cold floor in a madrasa in Quetta where 40 other boys just like you recite verses until their voices crack. You don't have a weapon yet. You have something more powerful, certainty. They have told you that the world outside is corrupt, that what you are doing is the only righteous path. At night, you wonder about your mother. You don't say this out loud. You are a Talib, a student, the lowest rung. You have everything to prove. Rank 2, the foot soldier, Mujahid. You're 17 now. They hand you a Kalashnikov. It is heavier than you expected. Your first mission is a checkpoint on a dusty highway in Helmand province. You stop cars, you check papers, you look men in the eye and watch them tremble. This is the first time in your life that someone is afraid of you. You fight in 3 ambushes this year. You lose 2 friends. You don't cry, not in front of the others. You bury them at dawn and return to your post by noon. The pay is almost nothing. The food is rice and flatbread. But the commander calls you brother, and that word fills a hole in your chest you didn't know was there. You are a foot soldier. You are dangerous. And you are replaceable. Rank 3, the cell commander, Amir of a small unit. You are 22. You command 12 men now. You plan the ambushes instead of executing them. You draw maps in the dirt. You decide who goes first. You decide who comes back. The weight of this is something no one prepares you for. One of your men freezes during an operation. You don't report him. You train him harder. Another wants to defect. You deal with this quietly. You have to. The Taliban's shadow court sends you a message. A district official is to be warned. You deliver the warning yourself. You look at him in his office with his family photos on the wall, and you deliver the envelope. He resigns the next morning. You feel powerful. You also feel something else, something you push down deep. Rank 4, the district shadow governor, Ulaswal. You are 29. You now control a district of 80,000 people, but from the shadows. You hold a parallel court. Farmers bring you disputes. You settle them faster than any government judge. People respect this, even the ones who fear you. You collect USR, the religious tax on crops. A portion goes to the provincial commander. A portion funds your operations. A small portion you keep. This is understood, but never spoken. The Americans have a drone that circles your district every 3rd night. You know the pattern now. You move during the day. You never sleep in the same house twice in a row. You have a wife, a son. You see them once a month. Your son calls another man father. He doesn't know any better. You tell yourself this is the price of jihad. Rank 5, the provincial commander, Wilayat commander. You are 36. You command hundreds of men across 3 districts. Your name is spoken in Kandahar. The ISI in Pakistan sends a man twice a year. You meet him in a safe house near Chaman. He brings money in a bag. You ask no questions about where it comes from. You've survived 2 assassination attempts. After the second one, you stop trusting anyone completely, even your own brother. You now adjudicate disputes between your own commanders. Corruption, cowardice, disloyalty, these are the real enemies now. The Americans are predictable. Your own men are not. A journalist tries to reach you. You wonder for a moment what you would say. Then you remember who you are. You burn the note. Rank 6, the Inner Council, Rabari Shura, Quetta Shura member. You are 44. You sit in a room with 12 men who collectively control one of the most feared organizations on Earth. There are no cameras here, no minutes taken, no votes exactly. Consensus is reached through silence and deference. You advise on strategy, on negotiations with foreign governments, on whether to talk to the Americans again, on which warlords to absorb and which to eliminate. You have a satellite phone with one number saved. You use it 3 times a year. The men in this room have outlasted every superpower that entered Afghanistan. The British, the Soviets, the Americans. You were there for the last one. You remember the day Kabul fell, August 15th, 2021. You watched it on a small television in a safe house in Karachi. Men were crying. You didn't. You have been waiting 20 years. You could wait 20. More. Rank 7. The Supreme Leader, Amir-ul-Momineen. You are not a man anymore. You are a title, a symbol, a theological justification for everything that has happened and everything that is coming. You issue fatwas that reshape millions of lives. Girls cannot go to school, you have decided this. Women cannot work, you have decided this. Music is forbidden. Photographs of living beings are forbidden. The Ministry for the Promotion of Virtue and Prevention of Vice enforces your will on every street corner in Kabul. Foreign ministers fly to Doha to negotiate with your representatives. They use careful diplomatic language. They offer recognition, trade, aid. Your representatives listen. They smile. They return home. Nothing changes. Because you are not negotiating with the world. You are waiting for the world to submit. You believe genuinely, completely, without doubt, that you are doing God's work. This is the most dangerous thing about you. Not the weapons, not the tactics, not the money, the belief. From a boy carrying a bag in a cold madrasa to the ruler of 40 million people. This is what power looks like when it is built not from ambition, but from absolute conviction. History has no shortage of men like this, and history has never figured out what to do with them.